So I am a teacher and I have a love for children. I also have a child of my own, so this subject is very dear to me. The purpose of this study is to see what types of communication is used on the Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter's website to get people to help, donate, and volunteer. In an article by Dan Holtmeyer in 2017, I have found that there are over 3,000 homeless people in Northwest Arkansas. Over half of them are children, ages ranging from kindergarten through 12th grade. This is an epidemic that is still growing. One theme that I have seen on my observations for Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter's website is that the website uses communication appeals, ethos, pathos, and logos. These themes all have a different meaning. Ethos is when you're trying to be convincing or show credibility. Pathos is when you're showing emotions to your audience. Logos is the appeal to logic, persuading the audience. All these appeals are used in trying to get people to volunteer or donate to the shelter. For my case study, I'm using a historic approach, a work that deals with descriptions of events, programs, or organizations as they evolve over time. I am focusing on their organizational change. I chose this study because I'm viewing their levels of communication on their website to get people to volunteer and donate over time. I got in touch with NWACS to see if I could arrange an interview. I got in contact with Liz Anderson, who is the Senior Director of Development and Marketing. She had provided me with some insight to the current look of the website and the future. According to an article by Dan Hill in 2013, it says that triggering a donor's emotions is the key to fundraising success. Congress hears. He says that triggering an emotional response from donors holds the key to fundraising success. If you want to be successful at fundraising, the more you give, or the more you make people think, the less they feel, and the less they are motivated to give, he said. When analyzing their website, I saw pictures, phrases, and videos that would trigger an emotional response to their potential viewer. According to their annual report in 2015, 9,543 children are abused and neglected in Arkansas each year. This is heartbreaking. Now we will talk about the themes that are seen on their website. One theme that I have seen on my observations for their website is that their website uses the communication appeals, ethos, pathos, and logos. These themes all have a different meaning. Ethos is when you're trying to be convincing or show credibility. Pathos is when you're showing emotions to your audience. And logos is the appeal to logic, persuading the audience. All of these appeals are used in trying to get people to volunteer or donate to the shelter. And now I'm going to talk more about ethos. Ethos is credibility. This is an important factor to the shelter. If you click on their About Us tab, you would see the option to select Annual Report. There, you are going to see their values, which are compassion, excellence, and integrity. You are able to see how many children they help annually, their medical and dental appointments that they're able to provide for the children. They give some successful testimonies of some children that stay at the shelter too. And while I was interviewing someone, she actually told me that a lot of the kids that have received help from their shelter actually come back and work there. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to talk about pathos. Pathos, there are many examples of pathos, which are emotions, throughout the whole website. From the main page to each tab that you click on, you're going to see pictures, a heartwarming volunteer video, heartbreaking facts that they provide that touch their viewers' hearts. When you get to the main page, you see a child blowing bubbles. This picture shows the innocence of a child. The first statements on their pages are in bold, providing hope every day to the most vulnerable children in our community. The Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter is a private, nonprofit organization that provides 24-hour residential emergency triage care for children throughout Arkansas who are victims of abandonment, abuse, or neglect. Our mission is to provide these children in crisis with a safe haven, high-quality care, and hope for the future. These words paint a picture of the sad reality of their shelter. Logos. Logos is important for this website because you need logic for the audience. They are very descriptive with what their needs are and where your money will go when you donate. They also introduce their $24 a month for 24-hour care on their main page. For $24 a month, it pays for a full 24 hours of help. This can include meals and any treatment that they need. This advertisement is on every tab that you select, so you won't miss it. With this offer, they have a video that explains how far your money will go. Now let's talk about the theme and my big research question. After seeing the theme of ethos, pathos, and logos applied to Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter's website, I feel like it fits my research question completely. My question is, what types of communication is used to persuade people to volunteer and or donate to their website? So far, my analysis is that they use communication that is rhetorical. This type of communication draws people to it that want to help in some way. NWACS uses pictures of children, videos, testimonies, and facts. All of these things give an emotional response. Now let's talk about the theory. The theory of rhetorical proof. I chose this theory for my study because as a nonprofit, you rely on people to give. People give based on many things, many times emotions. This also fits my research question well because I'm asking what types of communication is used on their website. On their site, they draw people with emotions and facts. This way of persuasion gets people to give, donate, and volunteer. While viewing their website, I'm able to view examples of each. Recommendations I would give to help improve the communication on this case, based on the theory, is they just need more current information on their website. Their last annual report was back in 2015. Limitations of the study. I wasn't able to interview Liz Anderson until later in the assignment, so it hindered my writing process. Future research. Where should researchers go or do with this research? I found out during my interview with Liz Anderson that they're actually going to be going through a complete change on their website. So just to be able to see the types of communication that is currently used and what will be different, so it would be interesting to see a comparison. In conclusion, my findings are applied to discipline of communication because it involves organization using different types of communication to get you to help. I enjoy communication and learning how we create experiences with people using verbal and nonverbal language. Our mission at ULER is, the communication department is co-creating better social worlds through positive communication. I hope that I've shown light to this topic of homelessness and the communication that is applied to when asking for help. Thank you.